Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Give themselves some applause, please. Yay! That's right. That's right. Thousands of people. Calm down. Calm down. Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest to my right. You know, explain your name to them, please, and so forth. Yeah.
Sure. My name's Gabriel Klavun. Usually people say Klavun. Some people associate me with Cliff Klavun from Cheers. I have absolutely no relation to him. Gabriel Klavun, though, that's the name.
Okay. Now, since I am practically inebriated, I can't say that, so I'm going to call you by your first name if you don't mind.
That's fine.
But you know what? How did you get into the video business?
Well, I started way back, probably in my early teens or something. I just started with a little VHS video camera, started goofing around, playing around with some friends. My first kind of official short film was called Kung Fu Babes, which has everything you want in a short film, pretty much, as you can tell from the title. And then kind of just developed from there. I went to school for a few years to study, kind of got my skills up a little bit, and ended up doing some things kind of proud of at this point.
Well, you know what? It's kind of fun because I got my own videos, but I'm not allowed to show them on TV. But here's the thing. You know what? What's the clip that's coming up now? The video.
This is Whose Time Is It Anyway? It's a short film about basically running out of time in life and how someone might respond to such a situation.
Okay, well, without further ado, I'm going to give me some popcorn and some drink, and we're going to see the clip right now.
It's a beautiful spring day. The birds are chirping, and Edward sits in the park enjoying a moment of peace from his job. Yes, it's like so many other spring days, except for one thing. In 5 minutes, Edward is going to die. Edward has once again forgotten how precious and precarious our short time on this planet can be. You may ask, how is our poor, pathetic little creature going to die? How indeed? As you can see, our subject tries to avoid his fate, flee from the future, as if you can avoid the passing of time.
Just relax. You're so possessive with the camera. I paid for it. We're like at the edge of the building here.
I'll protect you, don't worry.
Like you did last time when we were at the volcano.
Now it's time to die.
I didn't fall.
Edward.
No, it's Chuck.
Oh, there's some sort of mix-up. Chuck? Chuck. With a Chuck here and a Chuck there. You're not planning on leaving town, are you?
No, why?
I've got you down for next week, and I hate to travel. Chuck.
Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a hand. Guys, give me the thumbs up as always. He liked that. Right, Guy? Yeah. Yep, good. Very good. You see, sometimes my shows are like the Gong Show. I have to get the thumbs up before they gong me. But, anyway, how did you come up with that concept?
Sometimes my brain just kind of goes off somewhere, and I you know what? I don't even remember, to tell you the truth. It's probably just sitting at my computer at 3 in the morning one day thinking, I want to do a short film. What am I going to do? And,
right.
These things just come to you when you're half asleep, and you start typing out a script, and then bam, there you go.
Well, here's a good question. Now, if you had to take my character, right, how would you use me in a movie? And would you do it both as an animation and as in real life? How would you? Okay, that's a two-part question. So go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what I would probably do if I had to take Hector Bosa,
yes,
put him into a film,
yes,
I'd start with you in real life, and then I do some animation too. So I would have you kind of morph into this animated character, and then I'd have you kind of melt. I don't want to scare you here, but basically I see you kind of melting and kind of turning into this liquid form that just kind of takes off and maybe goes around Times Square or something.
Yeah, why does everybody want to kill? What is this? What is it with this one kill contract? Can I be a superhero on one, please? Can I please? A leading man, something. I mean, I have all these women and so forth. I'm a lady killer. I'm the face of In the Bleachers. Jamie Hickson's the villain and so forth. And all I get is, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna dissolve you. What is it with you? What is it? I mean, what is it about me that you want to dissolve?
You're just one of those guys that people just like to see dissolve.
Oh, Jesus, thank you so much. Oh boy, you know what? If you want to get together with that, I'll gladly do it, even if it's for 2. How long would it take? You think something like that for 2 minutes? Let's say if you want to do it with animation and so on.
How much work hours would it take to put into it? That's a tough call. It'd probably take a good, 50 hours at least or something. It takes some time to, really get into it and get all the effects right. But it all depends, if you want something kind of half-assed.
Yeah, you can say half-assed. You can say
half-assed, then you could do it in a lot less time. But yeah, I like to make it look pretty real.
I mean, as long as it's not 1 minute, that you give me, or 2 minutes. Okay, as long as you don't give me that, but I have to tell you, please make my brother a superhero, something that he comes from the dead and does something, because
that's right. Now your twin brother will come back and save the universe.
Yes, and save my universe. Great. As long as there's women involved, I don't care.
Oh, don't worry.
Liquefied or not,
you'll be a liquid superhero with women.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. I remember that show too. But you know what? The next clip that we have is an animation piece.
Yep.
What is it?
Basically, since we're getting kind of wacky and surreal here, it's pretty much kind of a trip through a surreal world. And you know, if you're at home and you got something a little bit to help, you know, loosen your brain up right now.
Oh, you mean like my drink?
Like that, for instance,
Yes.
or whatever your preference is. Now would be a good time to partake and just check it out. You know, let's see what it is for you.
So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, clap it up! You know, I think the only way you can see that 3D movie is if you're drunk or if you're high or something, man. No, but seriously, because, you know, HR Puff and stuff, I mean, come on, seeing all those talking mushrooms and so forth, and you're doing... No, but that was very good. How long did it take you to do that?
That probably took me about... It probably took about 2 weeks. I mean, you know, not working around the clock, but working fairly solidly. Takes a bit of time.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to working with you on the animation. I hope we can get together and do that. But as long as I don't die, you know, not morph into a monster or anything of that nature. But but like you said before, if it takes you 50 hours, let's say, and the other stuff, and putting it together in general, the ideas, and so how did you come up with the idea of this, of the 3D?
Well, for this one, I guess I started to just get this image in my head of creating this kind of enclosed world, which was the tomb, and then having all these different elements, the boards, the marbles, everything just kind of collapsing into each other, and I really enjoyed the way that you can make 3D animation now have this almost physics equations applied to a board or a ball or something, so they hit each other and it looks very realistic. So that just was an inspiration to just create a world where physics kind of went a little bit crazy.
Do you think that the field itself, since we're directing movies and the 3D animations. Since there's so many people doing it, and with the programs that you have, do you find that it's very difficult to get your stuff shown a lot of times because there's so many people out there?
Definitely, it's a lot more difficult than it was.
Back in the day,
say 10 years ago, particularly because there are a lot of great schools now with programs, and there are a lot of young people graduating and putting this stuff out, and some really great stuff.
Well, no, I'm just saying, if people want to contact you, how would they contact you?
Well, I have a website called Motmot Studios. It's MOTMOT Studios.com. There's some other animation I have on there, including a demo reel, and it's pretty cool stuff. If you like that, definitely check it out.
Yeah, so please, by all means, thank you very much. I hope we get together with that little project. I will keep in touch with you. And announce it one more time, Motmot Studios.
Yep, Motmot Studios. It's MOTMOT Studios.com.
Okay.